So essentially what you're saying is the amount of money in free cash that we've printed in the last 2 years with the lowest historically low interest rates has propped up the not just the economy, but especially the real estate market. And now we have to
Asset
come down from that.
asset values, but a lot. See, the thing is, the rich always get richer, right?
Mm-hmm.
Look at all the big companies. What they do? Look at Jeff Bezos. Look at Bill Gates. Look at Satya Nadella. Look at Bezos. Look at Elon Musk,
Record
Zuckerberg.
profits.
Record profits, and they liquidated tons of stock at the height. Right? They were
Mm-hmm.
Zuckerberg sold shares every single day in 2021. Elon Musk sold 40 billion in Tesla stock over the last 12 months. Satya Nadella sold 50%, roughly 50% of his Microsoft holdings as CEO of Microsoft. Bill Gates and Bezos both got divorced in 2021, selling off tremendous portions of their holdings at the height of the market, right? What did they all do? They pulled cash off the table. Microsoft right now is sitting on 107 billion in cash, and they just invested in OpenAI. What are they
Mm-hmm.
going to do? They're likely going to sit on all this money. They're going to wait for the blood to hit the streets, and they're going to go out there and pounce and buy infrastructure, such as warehouses. They're going to start to buy farmland. They're going to start to invest heavily in real estate. They're going to start to invest in AI and all these different opportunities. And it's going to allow them to just get richer. Whereas the middle class, what do? They went out there and they bought the new Lexus. They financed it at 30% over sticker price. They have fat credit card payments. They're in a lease that they can barely afford. So people went out and invested in a lifestyle, whereas they took cash off the table waiting to invest in what they intend to achieve next, which is basically domination of the economy.
Yeah, and John, I'm glad you brought that up because at this point, it's not coincidental that the rich have gotten richer in everything that we've gone through, and
Yeah.
it's harder and harder for the middle class to make it, and it seems that we are being squeezed out. And just the fact that for the middle class, most of their expenses is housing, energy, main necessities, and if those get more unaffordable, then it's hard to invest. It's hard to
Yeah.
invest in assets. So where do you see the opportunity in all of this? Because, we hear the stories, you get rich in a recession, you get rich in a depression. Obviously, if you're smart with real estate, there is some small opportunities, but it's getting harder. But where do you see the opportunity? Is it stocks? Is it crypto? Where do you see it?
I think the biggest mistake right now is following someone else's belief. I think that
Mm-hmm.
what you should do, what everyone should do, is to really do their own research and to look and really make a smart, risk averse decision, making investments based on value rather than speculating. So
Mm-hmm.
many people were like NFTs, crypto last year. Everyone was making money, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, all those people are like, oh, Bitcoin's coming back. It's going to 150K. It's like, is it, or is this thing going to deflate again? You don't know, right? And so
Mm-hmm.
since you don't know, yeah, I would suggest investing only what you're prepared to lose, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so that if you have money to lose that you're willing to lose, then you should put it in crypto. You should put it in NFTs if you believe in it. But if you don't, then what I would suggest doing is not putting that money on the table and instead pulling back, learning, studying, paying attention to history, looking at what's actually happening right now, making smart, well-informed, value-based decisions that are going to allow you to build a foundation and grow wealth during the uncertain times. So
Mm-hmm.
it could be real estate, it could be stocks, it could be all these different things. But I think a lot of stocks are still well overvalued. Um, a lot of people have all their money stuck in the stock market. I know people in my own life that invested so much money in Tesla, that invested so much money in all these different tech stocks that would love to get their money out, but they can't because they're down
Mm-hmm.
60, 70, 80%. So maybe stocks will fall again. Maybe they go back to QE and they start turning money printers on again and the stock market starts to rise. Again, like since it's a gamble, you have to ask yourself if you're willing to take the gamble.